Rachel, welcome to the country. How are you feeling ahead of the World Cup?
Very good, very excited to be representing Lebanon. Did it last World Cup and got so much out of it, and we've got a really young squad, so anything that I can teach these boys and lead them on to the next World Cup, we'll definitely do.
How important is it to represent your heritage in a competition like this?
Yeah, it's massive, especially Lebanon's been going through a tough time back at home, so if we can put some smiles on some faces back at home in Lebanon, will mean a lot to us, and I know that they'll get a lot out of it, so it means a lot to represent our heritage, and very excited.
Tough games coming up, but what are you looking forward to the most? So, obviously New Zealand is quite a tough one.
Yeah, very tough game, but we're going to try to do a job on them. They're a great side. They've got quality players across the park, but we've also got quality players. We've got some really good outside backs, and like I said, a very young squad, so hopefully we can learn a lot of lessons in this game and leading into the Jamaica and Ireland game.
Who should we? Oh, sorry.
Since the last World Cup, you guys were amazing. You pushed Tonga all the way. Can you do the same or go better?
We got a lot out of the last World Cup. There's still about 5 or 6 players still from that World Cup side in this side, so we took a lot out of that. So anything that we can teach these younger boys coming through, we'll do that. But it's a tough test, our first game against New Zealand. But hopefully we can turn up and give them a go.
What's it like having Michael Cheika now? Because obviously he's raised everything. He's got that link back to the homeland. Very, very passionate about what you're going to bring to the sport. How's it been having him in your corner?
Yeah, he's a very passionate man. I had a couple of conversations with him, about 2 years ago when leading into the last year's World Cup that obviously didn't go, didn't get going. So it's been a big build up for this World Cup. So see how passionate he was the first time I met him. It's something that I wanted to jump at straight away and play for Lebanon. He made me want to chuck the jersey on straight away when I was having a chat to him. So he's a very passionate man, and I think he's been great for the young kids in our squad, just to teach them about the heritage of Lebanon and what it means to put on the Lebanon jersey. And like I said, we've got a few players that played in the last World Cup, so they've shared some stories as well. And just very excited for what's to come.
And the cultural side of things is very important to you. I know that you've got a really passionate band of supporters over here that are going to follow you. How are you going to play into that?
Hopefully we can get a few people coming out and supporting us. It'll be really good. I know last World Cup we had a massive following, and it was such a great experience. So if we can get similar like over here, it'll be outstanding. And just something that, like I said, we've got a really young squad, so anything that those boys can take out of this World Cup will be massive. And if we have a big supporter base here, it'll help us a long way. I
remember Michael back in the Waratahs, he had the driver in the dressing room with the boys. Are you expecting something similar?
I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Wasn't too much of that in the warm-up game, but we'll have to see game 1.
The expectation would be to make the quarterfinals. That will give you a ticket to France as well in 2025. Realistic?
We're not really looking too far ahead like that. We got New Zealand the first game, so it'll be a big test for us. We just got to turn up. We've got to turn up. We've got to compete better than everyone else in that New Zealand side. And I think if we can compete on everything, we'll give ourselves a good chance to beat them. They're a quality side, 1 to 17, and we've got some good players in our team as well. So it's a World Cup. Anything can happen. If you're playing good on your day, anything can happen. So hopefully we can shock them.
The grand final was a tough day. They obviously been put that to bed. Is that?
Yeah. Still hurts a bit now that you've brought it up. Thanks to that.
So I'm a Manly fan.
No, that's okay. But it's. I took a lot out of it. Definitely learned a lot of lessons. So hopefully I can bring that in here.
This is obviously a tough period for you. Missed your baby, your daughter's birth, and you lost a grandparent as well. So it's been a crazy couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's been a very crazy couple of weeks. So obviously everything that's happened is happens for a reason, and obviously would have rathered last week's game to go different and be on the other side. But that's how it happened. So I've come here, freshened up, ready to go, and want to prove a point, I guess.
Playing over here, another new experience for you. Looking forward to that?
Yeah, I've never been to the UK, so never experienced the type of footy that you can play here, and the grounds and things like that. So just getting used to it. So hopefully we get a good week of training under my belt here, and flying to New Zealand.